Hi there, I'm Rhonda, and I help makers turn their digital designs into income. On my channel, you'll get quick tutorials, cool tools, and simple strategies to grow your digital product business. If you want daily AI prompts, trend tips, and a fun community that gets it, join us in our AI Profit Society. I left a link in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. And now, without any further delay, let's get into today's video.
Hey guys, it's Rhonda, and I am here on Insight Factory. And I did a search for Christmas goose, all right, under the clip art. And we are seeing quite a bit of action and a lot of cute Christmassy goose type clip art and designs that are doing pretty well. We're seeing, some good sales signals on the Christmas stuff already. So what we're going to do is we're going to create some Christmas goose clip art that we can actually turn into 3 different products for your Etsy shop in one go. All right. So I am going to close these out and we're going to use recraft for this. Now I went to ChatGPT and I asked it to give me prompts for different goose clip art in Christmas costumes or outfits and things like that. So we have quite a selection here. So what I'm going to do is come over here and I'm going to create an image, and I think I'm going to do, maybe, let's see, maybe 8 of these. So I'm going to duplicate this a few times because we want to work efficiently. So we're going to do these all together, one right after the other. And our model we're going to use for this is High Dream. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab my first prompt, my Santa Goose. And I'm going to paste that in here, and I want it to generate 4 images. While that's doing that, again, I'm going to come in here, choose High Dream. Now I'm going to grab my Nutcracker Goose prompt, and we're going to stick that one in the second image. And we're just going to repeat that process. And again, like I said, we're going to use High Dream for all of these. And we've got the elf goose. And we'll see which ones we like, which ones we don't like. Next is Scrooge. And with all of them, we're going to use the same model. We're going to use the High Dream on all of them. And you're just going to go in and let's do reindeer goose. And let's switch our model over. And I skipped the Krampus goose. Let's grab him. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that one or not, but we have it. And then we have reindeer goose. High Dream. Generate. And again, we're just going to repeat this over and over. Let's skip maybe Angel Goose. Let's go to Caroler Goose. And I think I want maybe a couple more here. Let me duplicate this, zoom out a little. Let's duplicate. And I think I want, give me a few more prompts for the goose. I'd like one with a goose wrapped in Christmas lights. And let me see up here what all we have. Scrooge goose, Nutcracker goose, and a few others. And we'll let ChatGPT decide what it wants to do there. Let's grab the gingerbread goose. And in this one, we're gonna gingerbread. And then how about the Christmas light goose? We'll run that one. And I thought, let's see, I thought I had we did have a caroler goose. Yep, there it is. Gingerbread goose, light goose. And how about a snowman goose? Or here we go, holiday party goose. There we go. And we'll do this one. Alrighty, so here are all of our geese. And I'm just going to go through here and pick the ones I like the most. I don't think I'm going to use the Krampus goose. I don't like that one at all. So we'll get rid of that. And I want the white goose here. Holiday party goose. And these all look pretty good. Let's see. Let's see what we've got. I like this one. Oh, and I did the reindeer twice. Okay, let's see. Let's do snowman goose then, okay? Snowman goose. Caroler goose. Do that one. I'm going to regenerate this Scrooge goose because he looks like he just generated in a little bit different style than the others. And I want to keep there we go, snowman goose. That one's cute. Let's regenerate that one. I don't like the broom. But everything else looks pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with all of these. I like them. And let's look here again at our Ebenezer Scrooge goose. I think I like that one there. Actually, this one. Okay, so once this one finishes generating, I think we have them all the way I want them. I've picked my favorite ones in each. Let's check this out. And that first one. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to zoom out here and I'm going to select all of these and I'm going to hit crisp upscale. And it'll take just a minute for it to upscale all of our images, and you can see they're all getting huge. So we're going to zoom out a little more. They're all done. I'm going to select all of them again and just select remove background. And then we can move these around a little. Alrighty, they're all have their backgrounds removed. They've all been upscaled. And now what I am going to do is I'm going to download these as a zip file. I'm going to select all of them, export, PNG, and I'm going to export them at 300 dpi. So now I'm going to click export, and it's going to take just a couple minutes for it to zip all of these up because they are very large files now. They're all 4096 by 4096, 300 dpi. So it'll take just a second for Recraft to do its thing and get everything all zipped up. Alrighty, and I am going to download this to my work in progress folder, and I'm going to name it Christmas Goose, and we'll save it, and we'll wait for it to download, and it is done. So I'm going to open it up, and let's find these in here. Select the zip file, extract all, and we're going to extract them to their folder. Alrighty, so now what we're going to do, and I told you we're going to make 3 different products out of this one set of images. All right, so I'm going to move them off to the side. We're going to come over here, and I'm going to go to Canva, and we're going to hit custom size, and I want it to be 5000 by 5000. And I am going to upload all of these goose images, okay? So that'll take just a minute while that all uploads. And once it does, I am going to show you our first product we are going to make. And I'm going to take a couple of these here. We're going to put that right there. And these are all transparent BG already, so we don't have to do anything of that nature. And I am just going to grab a few of these goose images. And I want to keep them all about the same size. And let's resize this so it's about the same as the others. And I think I'm going to flip this one horizontally. Okay, just like that. And we'll grab our caroler goose. And we'll resize him. He'd be a little taller because he's standing up right. This one would be a little smaller because he is not standing quite the same way. Let's bring this in a little. And I want to move this one to the front. Okay, and one more. Let's do the party goose. Okay. Let's get him right in the center there. Make him a little bit tinier. Line them all up. And I think that looks pretty good with the geese all lined up in a row like that. So we only used a few of them here, and we're going to group them. And then above it, we're just going to add some text. And let's find another. Let's do silly Christmas goose. I don't like that font. Let's find something a little better. Look through here. Let's do a script. And I think that one looks kind of good for this design. Silly Christmas goose. Or let's just do, just Christmas goose. Make that font a little bit bigger. And center that design. And there you go. There is a completed t-shirt design. All right. So we can group that together, and then we could download this as a PNG. So I'm going to grab that, download, transparent background, and we're going to download it. And we're going to save this to our Christmas Goose folder because that's where we're working. And we're going to do Christmas Goose PNG. Alrighty. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here and we are going to make a file that is 8.5 by 11. We're going to open that. And what we're going to do here is we are going to make a sheet of fussy cut Christmas goose images that people can print out and cut with their Cricut, their Silhouette, their scissors. It does not matter. Whatever they want to use, they'll be able to. And we're going to make sure we keep these little guys far enough apart that they can cut with scissors if they want to. We can line them all up here. Let's get our Christmas light goose in here and our gingerbread goose. And we can put all 10 of these on a single sheet here. And we did not have to recreate these. A lot of people think you need to have the white border around for fussy cuts. And you really don't, because printers don't print white anyway. So when you download this and you print it, what you're really getting is what you see right here. And then they will take, like I said, they can use scissors or a cutting machine, whatever they want, and cut these out. And you just want to make sure that you leave enough space between them that they can finagle with scissors if that's what they want to do, or that their cutting machine can create a border around these images to cut. And we are leaving plenty of space for that. They will be able to easily cut these out however they want. And I'm still going to make this little guy a little bit bigger because I'm going to move him down. And I'm going to move this guy, make him a little bigger. But there is still plenty of room, as you can see, between each one of these images so that they can cut either with scissors or with their cutting machine, okay? So there is another product, a 10-piece fussy cut. And that we will save as a PDF print. So we are going to download that. Give it just a second. And fussy cut PDF. And we'll also save it as a PNG. So we can give fussy cut PNG, and we will also, just once more, we'll save this as a JPEG. All right. And we want to make this quality 100%. Fussy cut JPG. Alrighty, so there is product number 2, right? And then lastly, what we'll do is we will come over here to my designs, and I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to show you how we're going to create a Clipart bundle. I'm going to show you how I do my Clipart bundles here in my designs. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is upload, and I'm going to upload all of my images to their own listing. Okay, that's what we're going to do to start. We're going to upload all 10 of these to their own listing file. All right, we're not going to keep them this way, but for now, that's how we're starting out. I want to make all of these 5,000 by 5,000. And you know that they were upscaled to 4,096 by 4,096. So in order to bulk edit them all at the same time, it's just super easy to upload these as individual listings. Select them all. Come in here to Canvas. I'm going to create a custom size 5,000 by 5,000. Create. Add listing, add to all, and you see it added all 10. Now I'm going to click on position, fit to artboard, and I'm going to right click and select sync. And what that did is it added all of these and fit it to our 5,000 by 5,000 artboard. Now this little guy, he could be a little bigger. So if you see one that maybe isn't quite as big as it could be, you can make him a little larger. But for the most part, they'll all be pretty darn close. There we go. And most of these all look pretty good. This one could be a little bigger too. So we'll make the snowman a little larger. And might as well make this one just a little bigger, just a hair. Okay. And they all look good. So now I'm going to click on Save. File 1, I'm going to overwrite and save. So now it is saving all of these at the 5,000 by 5,000 size that we wanted. That'll take just a minute for these all to swap out. And if you check here, it says 5,000 by 5,000. And now what I do, and this is easy for a small clip art bundle like this with only 10 images. Now, if you had a huge clip art bundle, you would want to download all these files and then re-upload them into a single listing. But I am just going to drag all my images into this first listing because I want them bundled together. Okay. Now I am going to deselect that one, deselect these two, and I'm just going to delete these empty ones to get them out of my way. Then I can drag these last two over, easy peasy, select these two, delete listings. Okay, so now we have our bundle here. So I'm going to select it all. I'm going to go to image mockups, and I am going to look through here for my mockups that I want to use. And I believe I am going to just go with this one, and I'm going to select a different file slot. I'm going to make my mockups here. We're going to put this one in mockup 1. And then we are going to select multi-mockup. We're going to select this one, and now we're going to go 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's going to be mockup 2. And then we will just grab some random ones for our last couple mockups. And we'll click Generate Mockups, okay? And this is just an example. You can do this however you want to. If you don't use my designs, that's okay. You just size them the way you normally do, zip them up, and upload them to your Etsy shop. I'm just showing you what I would do, which is create my mockups for these images now. And you can see each image has the different clip arts that we do. And now I'm going to, and normally I would do these in a completely different, they wouldn't be in the same folder, but to save time, I'm just going to show you how I would mock up. Now the fussy cuts, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to mock that up. I think I'm going to have to create a custom mock-up for that. But I am just uploading. Here is our PNG, here is our JPEG, and then here is our PDF for our Fussy Cuts bundle. And then this one is our PNG for a t-shirt design. And that one I am going to open in the canvas. I'm going to make my custom size. And it should be right already based on Yeah, that looks good just the way it is. I'm just going to save it. Didn't really have to bring it in here, but I forgot I already had it at 5,000. But I am going to do a mock-up on that quick so you can see what this will look like on a shirt. But this was really all about showing you what in the world. All right, and what are we doing here? Okay, and this is because I do not, this is my clip art folder, not my t-shirt design. So let's go in here and let's do this. Let's grab this one and let's just generate this single mock-up so you can see what it's going to look like. But the whole point of this video was just to show you how quickly we were able to create. Let's open this up so you can see, and that is an adorable t-shirt design. The text could be closer. I might even have moved it underneath, but it's kind of cute. I just rushed through it to get it done. But the whole point of this video was to show you how quickly we were able to create 3 different products from a single set of prompts without changing anything, just thinking outside the box and using each one of those images from our prompts in a different way. So we have our t-shirt design, and you could do a couple of these and use different geese and make, you know, a few different designs. And then we have our clip art that we can sell it as, and then we also have a fussy cut sheet that we can sell it as well. So I will put these prompts will be in our Creative AI prompt library. So if anybody wants to create this, you know, you can grab those prompts in the prompt library. If you have any questions, drop them below, and I will see you guys next time.